Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Today we're filming on an actual camera.
Yeah,
we
switched
fucked
it
off
up.
the phone and we've said, look, we'll use the camera.
We want to see if the quality's a lot better.
Yeah, one issue is that it will stop halfway through the potty, so we're going to have to work on
The power of editing, you won't
Yeah.
even fucking know.
You
so.
won't because we're wizards.
Jamo's on the way to Dunsborough this weekend.
Bustleton.
You're Bustleton, but you're on the way.
On the way to Dunsborough.
Going down south. You looking forward to it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be good. Good to get away for a bit. A few days down
Visit
there.
Jimmy,
Should
the
be
legendary
nice.
cook.
The legendary cook, the greatest meal I think I've ever had. It was like the Last Supper for
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And didn't he do some good Mexican as well? Was that
He
last
did,
time?
yeah. You got a great memory.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to have remembered that. But yeah, he's an incredible cook. I don't even know if he tries. It's just maybe
Natural.
it's because like you're in a different place and you're keen to eat.
Yeah.
Like so maybe it just feels better.
Yeah.
Tastes a bit better.
Man's got skills though, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
Very talented.
You're going for Malaysian special day as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So Jimmy's wife is from Malaysia,
Nice.
and I think she's from Singapore, Malaysia. I'm not 100%
Whatever.
sure. But anyway, they have a special day on Saturday, so we'll go down for that before we check in, and yeah, it should be good.
Yeah.
Good fun. We've been copied this week, not 100% copy.
98.
but 98. So a couple of kids. Do we mention them? Yes. Josh and Ollie, right?
Josh and Dolly. I swear to God, I thought it was for some reason.
You're retard. Josh and Ollie, two young kids who have made a podcast, and
Which is good.
Yeah, good. Well, like,
But-
we encourage everyone to do that. But look, it's a two-man show. They're from Australia, and what they've done is used the exact same colours, but just flipped them, and it's diagonal. And on their Instagram, they have like the description of what they're about, and it's the exact same layout that we did. So obviously you learn from the best, but also there's a line.
Yeah.
And I think they've crossed it.
If you got to do a potty, you got to have it being filmed, available on all platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to go
Got to
all
be in the
out.
same room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they are.
Don't do it through Skype.
Nah,
Don't be like that.
that's a crime.
That's why we're holding off. We have some potties lined up that are over east, the other
Yeah.
side of Australia.
some good guests that want to come on.
Funny people, great people,
But
huge
we're not going to do it
TikTokers.
half-assed.
We're not going to do a Skype call.
No, I couldn't think of anything worse.
We want to be in the same room, and we want to be just having a laugh with these
Yeah.
people and just enjoying our conversation with them.
100%.
Yeah. We dropped a diss track this week. Very spontaneous. Took us maybe 3 hours to do it all. On Suckland and Joshua Scott. So Joshua Scott from Sydney, or New South Wales.
The gong. Wollongong. That's
Yeah.
what he said, yeah.
And he, funny guy, does some good content on
Big
TikTok.
following.
Huge following, 190,000 people.
Like nearly 30k on Insta as well. Pretty
And
good.
he did a diss track challenge, I guess, with Suckland,
yeah.
who went to our school. She's from Perth, and she does TikTok as well. And they both did two shitty diss tracks.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we weren't having it because we don't want Australia being represented like that.
No.
We thought if it's a diss track, normally you're rapping. One was talking, the other
And
one
one
was
just
basically
wasn't doing
singing.
anything.
Yeah.
Did great on Instagram. Well received.
Incredible.
Very good.
Our best Instagram post. Lots of comments, lots of this, lots of that.
And then
However,
TikTok just fucking took it down.
TikTok takes it down. Now, this has happened a lot with our content. Obviously, a bit controversial. We do a bit of this, bit of that. Chop, chop, take it down. So
All right, man.
it isn't. And we appealed. And
All
then
content matters.
All
that needs to be a
content matters.
movement, bro. Because everyone, Blake Pavey gets taken down.
Yeah.
And he's like, does a fucking
But
dad.
Black Lives Matter. So obviously that's another huge topic. We touched on it last week because it was
And
pretty
now
fresh.
it's like
now it's
rose, bro.
it's
Like in the last
coronavirus is down here now,
week. Oh, bro.
and
This
the Black
year
Lives Matter movement
has
is up
been
here.
Just bang. What's going to happen next?
No idea.
But yeah, it's just taken like the heat level has gone up
the
since
temperature
last
has
week.
risen 100%.
It's crazy.
Obviously, with everything happening all over the
Everywhere.
world now,
Everywhere.
Like, we've had, I guess,
Like protests
Yeah.
everywhere, marches, walks in like every city, man.
There was a big one in Perth, but that
Yeah,
was pretty
huge.
peaceful.
Yeah, the peaceful ones, effective, get the message across, raise awareness.
100%.
They're great.
We back those 100%.
All the looting, mainly in America, I think it's just fucked.
Bullshit.
And I've seen a lot of people like agreeing with it, saying,
Mm.
don't tell them how to protest. It's like, I'm not telling you how to protest.
Yeah.
I'm saying that smashing up businesses that are owned by black, white,
A lot-
Asian,
and everyone. Doesn't matter the colour.
the
But-
people looting don't care about race issues. They're just opportunists, right? And they say, good opportunity to get a new pair of Nikes and a fucking Apple Watch. You know what I mean? Like, they don't actually care about what happened to George Floyd.
It's good for the homeless.
Yeah, they can finally get some gear.
Yeah.
I even saw Barack Obama on Instagram. He was like, looting is
wrong.
fucked. Like, you're just fucking up
We saw-
communities that are already poor.
Influencers are going to the protest and doing the right thing, but some, like Jake Paul, just go for the loot.
I heard about that, eh?
He's been charged, apparently.
Really?
I'm not sure what he was charged with, but yeah, he did the dirty. And
I don't rate the looting at all, man. Even there was I read a story, a retired black police veteran. He was in the police force in America for 38 years, trying to protect his friend's like pawn shop, like cash converter, and he got killed. He just got.
I've seen
and I
a
was
lot
like,
of that.
Come on, like that's not helping the cause. You're just
A lot of
criminals getting free shit.
businesses like Apple and stuff, they have such high security that if you steal an iPad, you can't actually access
Yeah.
it, right? But smaller businesses that can't actually afford to be
do
broken into
nothing.
like this, right? They have people who will go to the protest and they know that there's going to be, riots and stuff happening. So they defend their small business. I saw
Because they can't afford for it to get fucked
No,
up.
exactly.
Otherwise, they're done. That's their life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's I saw the video. There was 2 or 3 people standing out the front of their shop, right? And they
So
just
just
got ran through.
opportunists, bro.
20
They don't care
people
about the
ran
rate.
through
Come
them,
on,
dropped them
man.
to the floor, and just took everything.
That's fucked.
And they can't do
That's
anything
not
about it.
that does nothing to raise awareness at
No.
all.
It makes
just
the news
criminals.
and gets turned into a huge negative.
Can't
when
do that.
Really,
The peaceful protests are good. They raise awareness. They get
Yeah.
the message across. Looting doesn't.
100%.
And it's just fucking up people's lives
Mm-hmm.
of all races.
yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. And then there's so many, heaps of people, like I said, saying, yeah, well, blah, blah. And it's like, no.
Mm.
If Barack Obama says it's bad, who's probably one of the most influential
people,
black
yeah.
people ever, then, I'm siding with him.
Yeah, for
Looting's
sure.
stupid, bro.
Mm-hmm. Dumb.
Stupid.
Sticky fingers, right? We've all had them.
Again, yeah.
But you go back into the history of the band Sticky Fingers. So I'd say relatively large Australian band.
Yeah, Australian like legends, I reckon, like cultural legends. For
Iconic.
people
They're
our age.
icons,
Yeah.
right? So they have some huge songs from, I guess, the last like 5.
I never knew the
5,
lead singer
10
was
years.
Dylan. I automatically like him a lot more now. just 'cause-
Dylan Frost.
Anyway,
Now-
we got a lot of inboxes about this.
We did, and it was weird how it's come up this week because I am not aware of anything recently that's taken place with the band.
Neither.
They had like a 2-year hiatus after some things happened. So basically, Paddy Cornwall, bass player, I believe, and Dylan Frost, lead singer,
Yeah.
have been up in the news a lot lately. Now they had a falling out with Triple J.
Yeah, that was
On-
crazy. We read what they said.
And on Triple J, I think it was a hack segment or something, Dylan Frost was asked about his past. Now, there have been reports of him hitting women, abusing Indigenous women of Australia, and just, being a dickhead. And he came on and they asked him about his past, and it was clear he didn't want to talk about it. And he just said, boys will be boys and shit happens.
Yeah.
It's not really defending himself, is it?
No, he's just
saying,
kind of saying what happened,
"Oh, fuck."
happened.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
it. Yeah, that's what he's going with.
So,
I feel like that's the vibe of the band
Yeah.
as well. Just, fuck
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Rock
They're-
stars will be rock stars.
Which it's not necessarily the right thing.
No.
But he went about it the way that he truly would have
Which has
wanted to.
got him to where he is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I've seen Dylan Frost releases his own music a lot. In the last year, he's done his own thing.
So, really?
Now,
And then Triple J didn't play him for a while or something, right?
they didn't play Sticky Fingers for a long time.
Right.
When you listen to a Sticky Fingers song, and that is Triple J. Like,
Fuck Triple J, bro. They're so politically correct, honestly.
I don't rate them.
I like some of the shit they do. They do a lot of festivals, which is cool. But as
Yeah.
like a
They have good
company, I just
hip-hop.
reckon they're just
Very...
fucking losers. Do you know what I mean, though? Like, they're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so like,
They're whiny.
Save the environment.
Very whiny. Yeah.
Obviously save the environment, but they're like, save the environment. It's just annoying how they go about everything.
There's only so much we can do to fix the world, right? We're only here for a small period of time.
Facts.
As much as we need to save the environment and save the world,
You've got to have fun.
You've got to have a good life.
Yes.
I'd rather have a good, fun life
Mm-hmm.
than do my little bit
Yes.
for the world.
Let my kids deal with that shit, eh?
Yeah, well, it's not even that. It's just, in general, like...
It's the
I don't
leader's
wanna...
responsibility to do the big things to fix the world. And I'm like, I just want to have fun, okay?
And it's a personal preference in terms of, okay, I'm going to go out and plant 7 trees every single day.
Good. If that's what you want to do.
I want to go to the footy and watch my team probably lose.
And then go Cass after.
And then go Cass after.
Oh, that sounds sick. I know what I'm picking.
That's putting money into the government.
Yeah, put into the economy, booming.
Instead of, planting trees and ruining
If I want to go throw my Coke
housing.
cans in the ocean, I'm going to... No, I'm joking.
Fuck the turtles.
Yeah. But yeah, so they just had a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
I still don't really understand exactly what happened.
Yeah, I guess because we don't know too much about it.
Yeah, with sticky fingers.
We can only talk just a little bit. I mean...
I'm on his side. I don't care. James Dillon, so fuck it.
Yeah, look, I love their music. And I don't know. I'm not going to stop listening to their music because I think...
Triple J won't play it.
I think the music is sort of separate to what they do in their private lives.
Yeah.
So
most musicians are weirdos and just do crazy shit.
Yeah.
You probably have to be a bit weird to fucking keep
Slow Tie?
Oh, man. What a
Wild.
legend.
You went out on the weekend and you lost your phone.
Oh, man.
Tragedy.
It was sad. Like, so I was walking back to Carly's and it took like an hour. I was with 2 other guys. And then, so I get home, blah, blah, blah. Get back to hers, and then just before I go to sleep, I remember thinking, my phone's not here right now, but I'll just get it in the morning, right? Okay. That was my thought before I went to bed. So I knew I didn't have my phone, but I thought, I'll get it in the morning, no worries. Wake up in the morning, right? And I think, oh no, I'll just go find my phone. Walk around, can't find it anywhere. I've looked everywhere in this fucking house, right?
It's no good, yeah.
Everywhere. And I'm thinking this is second phone in 6 months that I could fuck up. Like, this is unacceptable. You're a loser. Like, Carly has a look. Not there. So I'm starting to think, oh. But I'm this dead certain that it's in the house. Like, 100%. I'm going, no, did you drop it on the walk? I'm going, no. I know it's in the house, right? Walk up Garden Street, look for the phone, not there. Carly gets home from work that night, looks in the house, can't find it. Monday morning, still can't find it. I'm starting to look at plans. I'm getting sad. I don't want to plan. I just want my phone back. Do you know what I mean? Because on my last phone that I fucked up, I lost like all photos, videos, and I'm like, I'm just going to do that again. And I don't deserve a phone at this point. So fucking...
I got a tip for you. Just don't
Lucky
fucking
man.
lose it. Just don't lose it.
But I didn't, right? Here we go. So I come back Monday afternoon and her...
So this has been a couple days.
Yeah, it's
without
2
a phone.
days now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to go a bit, you know
Bit
what I mean?
cuckoo.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
It's hard living life like people used to, isn't it?
I don't know what the fuck they did. Anyway, so we go inside, and as we walk in, it felt like The Hangover when they find the guy they're looking for at the end. You know, they lost their mate and they find him, and it clicks and they go, oh, it felt like that. Walk in, and her brother goes, whose phone's on my bed? And I'm just like, what the and I go there, and it's just on his bed. And we go, where was it? And he goes, oh, it was just like under my sheets. And I was like, Carly, you told me you scoured this house.
Did he go try and sleep with the brother or something?
No, he wasn't home. It was, and I don't know why the phone was even in there, right? Yeah. And it was just under a sheet. And Carly goes, I was in his room. I looked in his bed. And I go, you obviously didn't. I nearly bought a new fucking plan for 2 years. When I go, oh, man, it was such a relief. And it just... I can only imagine what it'd be like finding your friend if that's how good you felt finding your phone. You know what I mean?
Probably be more emotion finding the phone.
Oh, yeah. Can replace friends.
You can have more fun with a phone.
Oh, yeah. It does more for you, doesn't it? Apps, YouTube.
Always there for you.
You have lots of friends if you have a phone.
We got asked a few good questions this week. There's about 3 of them here, which are all from the same girl.
Was it... Oh, I forgot her name.
Harley?
Something
Hale.
like elite questions from Melbourne.
Yeah.
Elite
she
questions.
listens with
We
her
loved
sister.
them. Yeah.
And she's a big fan, and we appreciate you very much.
These questions were sick.
Okay, so
We've
she
got some
said,
good ones. Fuck yeah.
boys, would you rather have a fat wife that can cook or a slim wife that can't cook? Think, all right? So you got Chumbawamba cooking you up deadly meals every night. Or you've got anorexia, because I think if you go fat, that's fat. When you go slim, I would say that is slimmer than the normal.
You reckon?
I think.
Okay.
No, well, a normal wife that can't... and no, sorry, not normal. Average weight for that age or
I'm
whatever.
taking slim wife who can't cook.
I think I'm taking slim wife who can't cook.
Like, I'm just going to eat, right?
And
I don't want to do anything with the fatty.
My
I'm not taking her out, bro. That's embarrassing.
my personal preference would be to be the bigger person in the relationship.
Yeah.
I don't want to be shorter or smaller
Yeah.
than my partner, right? So
Yeah, I'm taking the slim wife who can't cook. We can go Nando's, grilled, you know. I
'Cause-
can learn to cook. Fuck it. At least you can take her out and have fun, you know.
you can take out the other one.
Where?
Places that have 2 seats.
Well, if you go on a plane with fat wife, you have to buy 2 seats for her instead
To
of
economy,
one.
yeah.
She gets a king bed to herself. You're
Or-
sleeping on a single in the other room. Do you know what I mean, bro? It's not.
And the worst thing is to be cramped on a plane trip. I had
You're
that
gonna be
once.
cramped, really, next to a.
I was on the way to Cairns. Now I was flying by myself. I
never-
wasn't
is it
the
scary?
only. I wasn't the only person in the
I've
plane.
never flown by myself. Is it fun?
It's not fun. It's just you're in a plane. Like if it's your first time in a plane, it's exciting.
Yeah,
But,
facts.
anyway, so I was going up to Cairns to visit my mate. Was it on the way back or on the way? I don't know. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, large woman, right,
Like-
on the side of me.
She hot?
No,
No.
no. And she spilled her drink on me.
Was it just 2 seats? Like,
I can't actually remember. But anyway, really
Biggie.
large woman. And it ruined my flight home.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had limited room. Because, so she's sitting in this chair. Let's say it's this chair, right? And her side
hangs over.
hangs over onto my side. Her side was sitting on my left thigh.
Yeah.
On my lap. So yeah, not an enjoyable plane trip. Do we need bigger seats in planes? Probably.
Probably.
But then there'd be less seats because
Yeah.
you got to keep the plane the same size for fuel economy.
You probably shouldn't. They should probably not let fat people travel. They should be like,
I should run there.
no, you got to take the long way, son.
Take the rowboat.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you definitely like. Cooking's not that essential in today's society. You can get meals given to
Uber
you.
Eats,
Like,
menu log. You've got
Yeah.
things can get brought to
I don't
you.
care how good she can cook. She's obviously cooked too much. That's a problem. That becomes a problem in the relationship, doesn't it?
Because
Because
she spends all the time cooking,
Yeah.
and then she has all this food, so she has to eat it. Wouldn't be complaining.
Yeah, I'm taking slim wife who can't cook. I think because we're our interpretation. I'll go with it. Fat is like boom, like real big. I'm talking
Yeah,
like
no.
130.
Yeah. Well,
And then slim is like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we take the slim wife.
What if it would then? Let's go
You can throw her around.
less extreme. Yeah, less extreme. We'll go 100 kilos. Real cook, or I don't know. But then if you
It doesn't.
you
It's
take a
exact-
60,
I think it's the
yeah,
same.
you take a 65 who can't cook over 100 kilo. Who
Yeah.
can't cook.
Yeah.
You don't want 100 kegs on you.
If you got a bit of money, just hire a chef.
Oh, that would be the dream. Imagine having a chef cook breakfast, dinner.
Just put in your order. See, the thing is,
Bacon and eggs in the morning.
I'm so indecisive. I wouldn't know what to order.
So, what would be your perfect breakfast?
Jeez,
What do you get made for you?
See, bacon and eggs is very standard,
Yeah.
right? I would also like ham and cheese croissant.
Yep,
I do like ham and cheese croissant.
you do.
I don't know. Can never go wrong with a toasty. Just standard. I'm never an acai bowl.
Nah,
Fuck
no,
that
I don't
off.
think I like them.
None of that.
I've never had it, but I don't want to like
No.
it, you know? I definitely just want streaky bacon, like you see in the American movies.
Yeah, you like
Just
that.
egg, glass of juice, I'm happy.
So you'd like the bacon and egg with the juice.
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
be
have
happy
that.
with that.
Yeah.
That's a nice
When
breakfast.
we go on our trips, we'll have that most mornings.
Pancakes for breakfast?
Not
Every
a huge,
now and then, I
I'm
don't
not a
mind
huge
it.
pancakey.
Do you like waffles?
Big. Not huge on waffles, but I'm more waffle than pancake.
Okay.
I think that's just because I had pancakes a lot as a kid.
Oh, so you kind of get
I
over
ended
it.
up just growing.
Fair enough.
Not growing out, just getting used to it.
Because you've had it so much,
Yeah.
it's kind of yeah.
Yeah. Another question sent in from the same girl. Would you rather have a crackhead daughter or a slutty daughter? Now, crackhead, I feel like, could turn into a slut because
Yeah.
she needs it. She needs it. So she's going to do stuff for
She's
it.
going to do whatever she can to get that hit of crack.
And I feel like
Whereas I feel like, yeah. Slutty daughter can still be successful. She could be a slutty doctor, slutty lawyer.
Have a real high-paying job, but just...
She just is... I think you would rather a slutty daughter...
Yeah, over a crackhead.
Because a crackhead daughter, she's not your daughter anymore. You don't see her anymore.
True, not in the house, just trying to get a hit. And
She comes
normally
every couple of months, you know,
would
asking
become
for money.
detached. Yeah. I don't think slutty daughter, if she's a successful slutty daughter...
And you
that's
wouldn't know
fine.
about it as the dad. Like, you just...
Yeah, you'd probably
You kind
know.
of try and block it out.
Yeah.
But at least she's rich. She's...
Because the next door neighbour, Larry, he goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, your daughter's nice."
What the fuck, Larry? But yeah, I don't want a crack. You don't want a crackhead daughter. No one wants a crackhead
No,
daughter.
I don't think you want your kids ever to be drug addicts. I mean,
It just ruins them. You'd see him at Gosnell shops just fucking, you know, cracked out in front of Red Dot or something.
so yeah, I think we'd go the slutty daughter. What about a slutty daughter that is not successful, is poor?
I'd still rather that over a crackhead. Definitely.
I think so too.
I don't want a crackhead daughter.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
I think anything beats crackhead.
Yeah.
You'd rather a fat daughter.
Imagine
than crackhead.
Imagine crackhead daughter cooking you dinner, cooking you a meal. Probably be on the pot, on the stove. All right. So we were also asked, what is the most overrated food and drink, in our opinion?
And we
right?
agreed on this simultaneously.
Simultaneously agreed on the
It was
exact,
insane.
exact same overrated drink and exact same overrated food. Right. Now, a lot of you guys will disagree.
This is because they're both probably staples of most people's diet. I
in
feel.
the world.
In the world.
In the world.
In Australia, I know everyone loves both of them.
Not everyone, but I reckon like it's a strong
I reckon a lot of
90.
people love this one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
All right. So
for food,
the most overrated food in Jamo and
Easily.
Dylan's opinion
easily
is
sushi.
ew.
Like I can't.
Who's putting raw fish wrapped in seaweed?
Even if it wasn't raw fish, it's still wrapped in seaweed and it's cold.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't. Yeah, cold and wet. It's just
What the?
and
You're eating the ocean floor at that point.
You are.
If you eat fish, you cook it.
You're
you
a
batter
crackhead.
it.
If you eat sushi, you're the ocean's crackhead.
I don't know how people can sit there. Like, I've wanted to, like, maybe I've tried, like, a nibble, and I'm just like, it's so gross.
Yeah, it's like if you were forced to eat on like a celebrity Get Me Out of Here. That's what it sort of is.
I
Like
would probably not want to eat.
Like, would you rather eat a dead cockroach, maybe marinated a bit, or sushi, wet, slimy sushi? I'm taking the cockroach.
That's tough.
Whack it down my-
Does the sushi have the raw
Chicken
fish in it?
teriyaki.
Is the cockroach cooked? Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Cockroach dead,
I think I'll take the sushi in that
but
case.
they just put a bit of Nando's seasoning on it. Pop down the throat.
Sushi's just fucked.
Have that peri peri
cockroach.
cockroach.
That should be a starter. It probably is in some weird countries.
You know how there's like flavored condoms? Wonder if there's Nando's flavored condoms. Peri peri.
That would be insane.
That would be ridiculous.
Mild, lemon and herb,
Maybe in Portugal
Hot.
they have it.
extra hot.
Barbecue.
But yeah, sushi's just, it ain't it. And I don't know why everyone loves it.
Suck on that like a barbecue sausage. And we both agreed on this because we both said we want to get into drinking this drink because
But
we
we
feel
just
like it
can't
could be
because-
beneficial. But the taste, bitter.
My dad hates it, and
My dad hates
yeah.
it.
And it's coffee.
It's coffee.
No.
It's coffee. You can't say that coffee is elite and be a regular human being.
People get addicted to it. My dad reckons there's people at his work that'll have 4 a day, and if
Yeah.
they don't, they're fucked.
Yeah, I know people have 6 or 7 a day. And
Not right.
I used to go to uni with them, and that
Oh
was.
yeah, in Freo, always
Oh,
get coffee.
well, that's
bro.
the thing. I went to uni
Bro,
in
let's get a
Freo,
coffee.
and everyone's like, "Yeah, bro, you want to get a coffee? I'll get a chai latte or something. I'll get a, yeah,
Just getting the chalky milk, hot chocolate.
yeah."
That's what I got.
Coffee's a bit frothy on top.
Well, the other day, me and Carly went to Mandra, stop off at Macca's. She gets a something latte with almond milk,
Yeah.
or, and then I just get the hot chocolate, right? She has a sip of hers. Can I try yours? Yeah. And I don't want to try yours, don't worry.
She fucking loved it.
And she goes, oh, yours is so good.
Yeah.
I know. That's
Yeah.
why I got the hot chocolate.
Mhm. Because chocolate, sugar makes you happy.
It's just
right?
good. It's a good drink.
Coffee, I want to enjoy my drink. I want to
Coffee's
enjoy my
very
beverage.
bitter, and I just maybe one day I'll like it. But I've been told, everyone says, "Oh, you like it when you're older," but I feel like I got told that when I was 16.
Yeah,
21 now, still don't like it.
Mhm.
I just
that's fair.
don't see it, and there's so much variation.
There's a lot.
Like,
That's like with sushi though. You
yeah,
can change it up heaps.
Sushi's crazy.
Um,
Imagine if we would just love them one day.
yeah, I don't think I'll be happy.
Which
with
one are you
myself.
more likely to like? I reckon, like,
Coffee.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. It's something about the whole sushi vibe I just don't like. I don't know.
maybe you need to hang out in Japan for some time, and then it'll like
Then I'll be forced
grow
to.
on to you.
Yeah.
Who knows, man?
We have this story. We'll go with this one first.
Yeah.
Right. So a girl sent this in, different to the one that sent in the elite topics. This was very left field.
It's a weird one, man.
Right now, she is single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
Right.
single.
She has an ex, and she has a guy that she's seeing.
Who's friends with the ex.
Yeah. Friends. I think she said best friends.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
Whatever. She
Now,
likes
what's
the same
happened
group.
is that she's at a party, okay? And she's making out with
The friend.
the ex's friend,
Yeah.
right? So making out with the ex's friend who she's now, I guess, seeing.
Yeah.
The ex comes along, grabs her foot and starts massaging it while she's kissing his mate. What the fuck is going on?
I think they've planned that, and they're just trying to have a threesome.
You reckon?
Why else would you just massage her feet?
I don't know. Foot fetish?
Foot fetish. That's the two reasons. Then was he like hell drunk? Maybe thought it was funny. Maybe she likes foot massages, and he
Yeah,
remembered.
I think
don't know.
drunk factor's huge because if he's really drunk, that's just a dumb move. Then he probably woke up the next morning.
Oh shit!
What a fucking idiot. Or
That was sick. We'll get it next time.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's what they were trying to do. That's
very college football.
That's pre-planned, bro.
We'll get her next time. What the fuck?
It's like fucking what's that show? Oh, what is it?
Jerry Springer? I don't know.
No. The really famous one. You know where she kills herself, Hannah.
Oh, 13 Reasons Why.
yeah. You know they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, from Australia we see, I guess, the jocks, the college football guys as the predators over there.
That's a weird situation.
It is.
Rubbing
Very.
the feet.
Yeah, just if you want to be back with him, if you want to be back with her, I guess
Not
have a
the time for
conversation.
it.
Have a conversation. Say, look, if you want foot massages on the daily,
That's fine. We can sort
well,
that
we
out.
can, FWB, or we'll come back together.
But yeah, maybe in the moment, it's probably
And it's strange how they're mates. Like, if that was in our case, we would have been fucking angry.
yeah, like a foot rub. I wouldn't.
Why would you
I don't
foot
know.
rub? I'd give him a knuckle sandwich. No foot rub.
At least he didn't go and rub his mate's foot. That would have been even.
Probably
that's
both
next
same
level.
time.
Imagine
just
that.
getting the thumbs in, doing circular motions on the bottom.
Because the pressure points in
Yeah.
the foot relate to your body, or all that shit. Who knows, man? That's a good weird story.
Very weird. Makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah. And I don't even dislike feet. It's just a weird story.
Yeah. I agree. Top 5 AFL footballers of all time? No. We did get asked that, but I want us to say who is our greatest AFL player of all time.
Just AFL, not in VFL.
Let's say greatest AFL VFL player from the last 40 years. Or whatever.
We'll just go all time.
Yeah.
Can we do greatest? We'll do overall, if that's different, and then just from the AFL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. When did the AFL become the AFL?
1990, I'm pretty sure, or
Right.
around.
And when did Lee Matthews retire?
I think he didn't play in the AFL.
So he was VFL. Okay. So if we're talking purely AFL, the last 20, 30
Yeah.
years, I'm going Gary Ablett Jr.
I'm going Gary Ablett Jr. as well. Yeah.
His career's too decorated and he won too many things for you not to have him
Brownlows,
at number one.
premierships. He's kicked nearly 500 goal or over
We'll have the
as a
kids saying,
midfielder.
Aston Martin.
No.
Aston Martin.
It has to be Gary Ablett Jr.
At his peak, almost unstoppable.
Yeah. If he stayed at Geelong, he wins more premierships and
Yeah,
stuff. And he nearly dragged
potentially.
Gold Coast into the top 8 until he fucked his shoulder that year.
He is an elite player.
I don't know how you go past him.
I've seen players try and tag him before and he still racks up
impossible.
30, 40. So, Gary Ablett Jr.,
I'm
we're
going Gary
saying
Ablett
is the
Jr..
greatest AFL player. And it's hard because this list will be just midfielders, I assume.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people will say like Wayne Carey's a big one that people. I didn't see him, so I can't.
Was he centre half forward?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. But a lot of people say Wayne Carey, who saw
Yeah.
him play. So I mean, I guess that's a decent shout.
He fucked his mate's wife though, didn't he?
Hey, you do what you want when you're the king, right? King Carey.
Jesus. But
He's come back into like media very well after all
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah,
he's
just
like,
smoothly.
Yeah,
obviously
Everyone
there'd be a few people who'd arc up about it, but for the
everyone,
most part,
everyone loves him.
I didn't even know about
Neither,
it
for
until a few years
ages.
ago. But yeah, he just did whatever he wanted.
But yeah, I'm going Gary Ablett.
And then of all time, right? So we didn't get to watch too much footy before we were
No,
born.
this
right?
is just from what we've heard, and the stats don't
the
really
stats
lie.
that we have seen from Lee Matthews. Incredible. He was getting 40 disposals.
He didn't win a
and
Brownlow
kicking
because
5
he's
goals.
too rough. He's always getting reported.
Yeah,
he was a violent
yeah.
man.
Very violent man.
But he's a small forward, kicks 900 goals or something.
yeah, he was my height. I'm pretty sure
He wins all the Hawthorn best and fairest
He
when they were
would've-
winning all the premierships.
he would have played midfield for most of his career, I think.
Yeah, and then still was kicking goals.
Still
It's just-
kicking goals.
If you look at his season by season, it's insane.
Probably the best statistical player of all
Yeah,
time.
just dominance.
But yeah, just a bit rough.
Yeah,
A bit
very rough. I watched some. They showed some of his and it's crazy.
hits
And
people.
but the hits, right? The other players don't really react. It was like it was normal.
Yeah, back
These
then it
days
was a
you'd
lot.
get 8 weeks.
Yeah.
It's
Back then
it's
it
a
was
different
just-
time, man.
Maybe a $50 fine.
Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, Gary Ablett Jr. I mean, I don't know how you go past him.
For sure.
He's done everything.
Elite.
Elite.
That's the definitive
And
2
his
best
dad's
players
elite.
of all time,
Incredible.
I'd say. Gary
Best
Ablett
father-son
Jr.
duo ever, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
easily.
Who else
I don't know any other that have
been as elite?
yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on to camp
Elite.
stories. So, we all went to a school camp, I guess. I went to one in year 10 through school. We went to Rottnest Island. I may have said this on the potty before, but if so, it would have been a long time ago. So I'm just going to say it again, because
Yeah.
fuck it. Went to Rottnest Island with my mates from school. Was in a great dorm, right? Great people, you know all of them.
Yeah.
And basically, we went at the same time that Levers was on,
That's fucking...
which was incredible timing because we didn't
Surprised
actually...
the school did that, eh?
I think they just didn't know.
Yeah.
And
Ignorance.
we were... Like, the dorms that we were in were mixed amongst Levers, right? So every night, people are, off their chops, just having the time of their lives. And some of the Levers were getting very violent.
Yeah.
So basically, we're like 15, 16 years old. And these Levers were coming at us and knocking on our dorms at night.
Trying to
just
fuck
just
with
to have
ya.
fun,
Yeah.
right? 12 o'clock in the morning, we get a knock. And I'm thinking, boys, do you hear that? And there's a knock right behind my head. I hear it again. Then there's like whispering and like they're full taking the piss out of us. I wasn't happy with it. None of the boys were. And then we basically had to try and barricade ourselves in because the violent boys started to come. So we were the main dorm that was targeted. I don't know why. It was just, I don't know, natural selection.
Nice. Imagine that as a lever. There's 15. You'd be like, fuck. Let's fuck with them.
But there was a guy who looked at Zach Denholm, right? Who was standing in our doorway. Now, we opened the door because we thought they'd all gone.
But they hadn't.
This guy looked at Zach Denholm in the eyes, and he was told by one of his mates that his missus was in our dorm.
Oh, what the fuck?
So one of his mates said, "Bro, I
swear she walked
these high
in."
schoolers took your missus in the dorm. They're probably fucking her or something, bro." This guy has looked at Zach. He yelled out, I can't remember the exact words, something along the lines of, "You got my fucking missus." Ran at the fucking dorm. Zach's shut the door. He's bashed into it. And then there's all these guys just smashing on our dorm, just trying to like fucking get us.
What the fuck?
The other guys are probably just like playing around because
Yeah.
they knew that it was a prank, but we shut ourselves. 'cause
Yeah, as
we
you
were
would.
getting
You're
attacked by
only
adults.
kids, man.
And jeez, that was great though. That was a great camp story. We have
Yeah.
no like, I can't remember anyone shitting themselves or pissing themselves because we're quite normal. But yeah,
That's not bad.
it's very fun. Probably one of the best
Yeah, it
trips
does-
I've been on.
I've heard. I didn't do outdoor ed in year 10,
Yeah.
and I always hear about that that it was so sick.
Well, there was a few kids that like would go out at 2:00 in the morning and cook up some sausages, and the teachers didn't really care. We had a good bunch of people over there.
I fucking did it in year 11 and 12, and got.
Yeah.
I just was a year late, mate, because our camp was the shittest thing ever. We go down south in the middle of fucking winter to, I think it's the Blackwood River.
Yeah.
We're canoeing.
Right.
And I'm just thinking, I hate camping, so I'm just thinking, fuck this, man. I don't even
Why'd
know why
you
I'm
do
going.
outdoor ed?
Just because I knew it was fun to go for a bike ride in the day and
Yeah.
go swim in the dam. Like, it's a fun class to just fuck around in. But then when camp came, I was like, oh shit, like I'm not equipped for this, man. Like,
Yeah.
and we're just day one, you're canoeing down the river. It's not bad until you realise you got 18 hours more of fucking canoeing to go.
That was like the bike ride we did. We were so young and we did 18 Ks.
It's insane. And
16
then
K.
I remember like all your clothes are wet. It started raining. You're just laying in the tent at night, freezing, wet.
And I know you're a complainer.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking like this is the worst
worst
moment of
thing
my
you could-
entire life. Like I'm having to piss in a bush and like dodge
That's
spiders.
your white privilege, mate. If that's the worst thing you have in your life.
Bro. It's insane. Like fuck camping.
Yeah.
Like fuck camping. No.
I rate it.
I don't like it at all.
I don't love it, but the experiences that come with it, especially if you're with a good bunch of people or some good mates.
Rather
it's
just
sick.
go night out.
Next time you should
Hotel.
come camping.
Nah, I'm not going camping.
You missed out on a great time.
No.
Come next time.
You slept on a roof, didn't you?
No, Bormalini slept on a roof.
Horrific.
I slept in the car.
Was it comfortable?
Fuck no. but see, it's a great memory.
Yeah.
Like, I don't look at that as a shit time. I look at it as a time I'd like to go back to because it was laughs. I think you'd be the same.
Maybe.
This is day one of convincing Dylan to come camping.
Oh man, it's going to take a lot of days.
See you next
364 left. He's going to need every day to convince me.
Another good question that was asked from a bloke. He said, what would you do if you go to sleep with your girlfriend and the next morning you wake up, you're 4'10" and she's 6'4"?
Well, the relationship's done at that point.
I think so too.
Straight away. You both
think
would
so
look at
too.
each other and go,
And you go,
we're both freaks.
It's not going to work.
I'm a midget as a male. You're
Yeah.
a Amazon giant woman.
Your avatar.
You're both not going to be happy. You both go, well, she needs to go date. She has to move to America. She
Yeah.
can only date NBA players now. She can only date Shaquille O'Neal and shit.
Uh-huh.
She can't even date the 6'6" guys because then it'll look. She needs to date like a 7-footer, and you need to go. You literally need to date a midget at that point. So both your lives are fucked. You just need to separate. You could become a famous couple.
You could be. Like Kevin Hart and his missus.
He didn't let height stop him.
No, but that's like a lot of short people. A lot of short actors who are successful have taller wives.
I don't know what. You know Danny DeVito? He's miniature.
He is.
I wonder. His wife would have to be.
He looks
taller
like a
than
garden
him, right?
gnome.
Yeah, he does.
His wife would probably be taller than him. Does he have a wife? Probably.
Imagine waking up 4'10". You put your legs over the bed and you'd have to jump down. You know what I mean? Like in the morning.
Skydiving.
You need to change your whole house up. You need to lower the kitchen bench. Like, because both your lives drastically change.
Yeah.
You need to put the shower head way lower and she needs a really tall one. You can't go out together. They'll think it's your kid, or they'll think she's taking care of like a disabled or something.
I guess the guy would just have to take a bath because I guess he'd be short enough to fit under that.
And she wouldn't be able to take a bath.
She'd have to
What
have the
bath is she
shower.
going to fit in?
No, that's a. I guess it's
She needs to
relationship
shower outside
over.
when it's raining. That's because there'll be no shower big enough. 6'4".
Duck
You
through
both
the door.
hate that.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. Imagine going in for a hug. You'd just be fanny sniffing.
You
Or
wouldn't
it-
want to do it.
Going for a kiss, you'd have to jump on a trampoline to get up.
You'd have to jump up to her. She'd cradle you like a baby. Nah, you don't want... That would be horrible. That shows how easy a relationship
I wish I was
can end.
6'4" and my girlfriend was 4'10".
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that's like who? Oh, there's a giant. It's someone like The Rock, and their wife is tiny. Shaquille O'Neal,
Yeah. Oh, I've seen those pictures.
mammoth human being. He's over 7 foot.
Yeah.
And his wife is just, I think she's normal size.
But just no one looks normal next to him.
Jesus.
It'd be scary being near him.
He's bigger. Like
He's not a human, you know what I mean? Like, he's something else.
yeah, like
He was
Zion
created
Williamson.
differently,
Like
yeah.
some of the big basketballers, football players.
They're just different beings altogether. I think
Different
they're a different
breed.
species of human when you
Yeah.
get that big.
More evolved or less evolved?
I don't know, but just something like more like it goes back to like cavemen, like days. Like they're just huge fucking giants, bro. They obviously have ancestors who were giants and used to like fucking pick trees up and stuff. You know what I mean? He could probably lift a car, Shaq, at his prime. 7 foot.
Shaq could
He could flip a car. I reckon.
throw a car. If he threw a car, The Rock could catch it.
Imagine getting punched by Shaq.
Who would you rather be punched by, Shaq or The Rock?
Shaq. Oh, but Shaq brought down a backboard, but the Rock's
I'd rather be hit by The Rock. You know why?
because he's nicer. I don't know.
Shaq's reach would be a lot longer than The Rock's, right? He would have power behind that reach. You know what I mean? So
Plus, surely the Rock couldn't
longer
actually
levers.
hurt a person because he's so
he's so cuddly.
yeah. Oh man, how tall's the Rock? He's kind of tall. He's not like huge,
It's
but
our Siri.
I reckon he's like 6'1" or 6'2".
Hang on. How old is The Rock?
How tall is the Rock?
Fuck. There you go. He's 48. How tall is The Rock?
Dwayne Johnson is 196
Oh
centimeters
shit,
tall.
he's like
So
it's like
6'3"
6'3" or 4" or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So he's a big boy then.
That is huge. These guys are mammoths.
They are, man. They're
Um,
different.
A bit of space talk. SpaceX, their little ship went up
Nice.
rocket
That's
ship.
cool.
to a space station.
They were listening to AC/DC. The
Were they?
fucking the astronauts on
That's
the way
cool.
up. Yeah.
Two best mates went up to space just like we
Chilling
will.
Are they back? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if they're going up there for. I guess you would obviously stay up there for a little bit.
They're just chilling at the space station. I don't know if they're back
But isn't
or
it
not.
the first? It was like the first American one to go up in ages. I read.
Yeah, in
like with
the
manned
last decade
people.
or
Yeah,
20
because
years or
it's just all
something.
Russians and shit up there.
Yeah. Well, that's like they met the Russians on
Yeah.
the space station.
Imagine just linking up on the space station. What's up, boys?
I love what Elon Musk said. He said, I want to make our world multiplanetary.
Nice.
Or make life, well, I want to live through different planets. So,
His computing system put that well.
Yeah, can we just, can I get through to Mars, please? I just want to speak to John Smith. John Wood.
John Wood would make more sense on Mars than John Smith, I
Yeah.
reckon.
John Wood Marzito.
But yeah, I reckon he's going to do it. He seems very ambitious and driven. That's what you need, you know?
How long does he have left with his
How old
life?
is he? Oh, bro, he'll probably live forever. He's figured it out.
Probably, yeah.
He just hasn't told
Just a little
anyone yet.
microchip.
We'll see that he's got the Neuralink thing that he's going to put in people's heads.
What does that do?
He reckons, right? They'll put this...
brains in
Yeah, and it'll,
the
like-
knowledge.
And then, but he reckons at first it's gonna like give like people who are paralyzed, it's gonna fix it. People with brain, it's gonna fix it, and then it's gonna make your brain like 10 times smarter. He reckons
That's
you'll be able to.
magic.
Would you get one?
I think maybe I'd try it out,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want to be the prototype.
Nah, you want to be
Yeah.
like the 1,000th,
Yeah,
Or something.
the millionth, just to make sure it works
because you want to be ahead of. You know, if you get it early, you can really up your game and
for sure.
make some money. You know,
I just can't wait until we go to space,
potty on the moon.
become Astros.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah, I guess that's it for this week. Thanks for listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
35.
Potty 35. Keep coming the YouTube subs and all of that. Got a new footy yesterday.
Yep, the Burley.
Got the Burley
Classic.
now. Burley is used in WA, South Australia, New South Wales, for the most part.
Yeah.
And that's just what I wanted to get. I mean,
Yeah.
Sharon's a bit longer, a bit thinner. However,
a bit less grippy too. the
I'll
Sharon.
use the Burley because that's what I use here.
Yeah,
So yeah, there you go.
there you go.
Hopefully we have some more quality stuff for you soon. Have a good one. Well, that wasn't me. It was the chair. We'll see you next week.